Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Zam, we back again on the channel to talk about animes you could like insert yourself into, you feel me? Like you could put your own character in the show and it still works and it makes sense realistically, right? So that's what we're here to talk about today. But before we get into that, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, bro. Please do that because it means a lot to me. I'm almost at 300. I've been seeing this 290 phase for a bit and I'm getting sick of it. I need to see 300 on my subscriber count. Okay, I gotta see it. I gotta let myself know that I could do it, right? And that's not even the end goal, right? That's we get 1,000 is what I want to get at, but I just want to get to 3,000. 300 right now. 300. Okay, so if y'all could like, comment, subscribe for me, it'd mean the world to me. All right, thank you. So with this topic, we are going to put some ground rules, right? Obviously, you're not gonna be a main character. You're gonna be in the show as much as you can be, and it has to be realistic. So things like in what? Okay, for example, One Piece. You could put yourself in One Piece, but getting something like Conqueror's Haki or Awakening Your Devil Fruit. Let's be real. Are you really gonna do that? I don't think so. So, what's a better example? What is it better? Look, Dragon Ball. If you put yourself in Dragon Ball, you're not gonna be a Super Saiyan. Really, like you're really not. You're not gonna be. You're probably gonna be weaker than Krillin. Let's be real. So, there's that. So, animes. We're gonna see how far you could get in this world of terms of like power, I guess, and see if you'll probably end up living. So, first anime I want to discuss is Naruto. I feel like Naruto has been kind of pushed to the side ever since like Boruto came out and like all these newer gen anime out. Like Naruto don't really seem like the poster child for anime anymore, you feel me? So let's start with there, because Naruto used to be the shit. So with this being said, I did put some extra ground rules. You can't be part of a clan or like a higher like group of people, right? Like you can't be an Uchiha. You're not gonna be a Uzumaki. You're not gonna be a Yamanaka, Senju. Like, are you? You're not. You're not. You're whoever you are right now. So you're not gonna have that special power type shit. So with that being said, that's gonna rule out things like Kekkei Genkai, because those are things from like clans, I think, if I remember correctly. Like Haku's Ice Mirrors, like combining two elements together. Now you can have two chakra natures, but I don't think you can fuse them together, and if you can, it will take like a whole lifespan to do. I don't know, it takes a lot to do that or some shit, if I remember correctly. If y'all know, let me know in the comments below. But so you probably have one, maybe two chakra natures if you're dedicated enough. The highest rank you probably could get is a Jonin. Maybe you'll be a Anbu. I don't think any of us is getting to Kage level just cause like it's us. Like look at the average character, right? Someone like Choji, bro, like he ain't getting no whole Kage level, bro. Now look at the background characters who are Jonins, who are technically stronger than the main cast or in the main show. They are fodder. They are literally off screen, not even named characters. Like they're trash, bro. Like they're literally garbage. Literally garbage. Literally, let's be real, guys. If your name isn't Sasuke, Naruto, Boruto, you're not doing anything. Let's be real. Even the Kages don't do shit. So if you were to be Kage, you're not doing anything. So Naruto, not a good verse to put yourself into. Now moving on to something like Bleach. Now Bleach is a hard one to tell because you can't just be a Soul Reaper, right? I mean, I guess you could be, but it takes a lot to be a Soul Reaper. And then being a Hollow takes a lot too. Especially if you want to be like on a wrong card, that takes a long process. And then Quincy's, I don't think you can be a Quincy nowadays. And if you, I don't think you can. So those aren't things. I guess you could be a Soulbringer, but let's be real, it's your mother being attacked by a Hollow. I don't think so. So I don't think that's gonna happen either. So the only real option you got is being a Soul Reaper, and being a Soul Reaper is really freaking hard. especially if you're not like in a clan or something like that. Uh, so, and don't even think you're learning Bankai. You're not learning Bankai. It, how long it took like years to learn Bankai or some shit. So, I mean, yes, you're gonna be a Soul Reaper, so technically you'll live forever, technically, but let's be real, with how much shit goes on, you could die any day. So, whether you're on a mission and you die or whatever, or someone betrays the Soul Society or something like that, like, you could die, bro. You could die. And, like I said, you're not learning Bankai like how Ichigo did in 3 days. Like, you're not shit, I think it was like 2 days, actually. You're not learning Bankai that quick. And if you did, it's not gonna be good, right? That's just how it goes. Of course, you could train diligently. You probably could learn Bankai in 2 days, but at the same time, most people are trash in Bleach. Like, their Bankais are either too much or too little, and don't do enough, right? So there's that. At most, you'll probably be a captain, but look at the captains of right now. They're garbage, bro. So, Bleach, that ain't it either. Now, One Piece. I feel like One Piece you could get pretty far. I doubt you're gonna be Yonko level. I doubt you're gonna be Admiral level. I feel like you're gonna be like on somebody else's crew doing something. At most, you'll probably get a double fruit, and you'll probably get armament and observation haki. That's probably it. I would say Conquerors. It just depends on who you are, but at the same time, it's very rare, I believe, to get Conquerors, even though everyone else right now has Conquerors. It's like, look, Conquerors haki, you need a lot of shit for that, right? So you're not gonna get it. And even if you did have it, it'd be low level, and you get bopped. You're not doing that. You're on someone else's crew doing something. You're not having your own crew. You're not doing none of that. So that's One Piece right there. So that's the big three. I guess we can go into Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, you're gonna be a human. You're probably gonna be weaker than Krillin, and if you are just a smoke demon, then you'll probably be stronger than you'll maybe get strong as Piccolo. I don't know, maybe. You're not getting no special form because you're a human. You're not gonna be a Saiyan. You're not gonna be a Namekian. You're gonna be a human. Okay. So that's just what it is. All right. Dragon Ball, easy, simple. Again, I probably would not want to live in the Dragon Ball world. I mean, yes, you get revived a lot, but let's be real, it ain't worth it, right? Now, getting into some newer gen animes. My Hero, right? Okay, so with My Hero, it's kind of easy to put yourself into. You obviously can get a quirk. You're born with it. I don't know percentage, but I think it's like high possibility, like a decent possibility that you don't get the quirk. But if you do, you do. But at the same time, most of the time, your quirk ends up being trash or makes you look weird. So personally, I don't think you're gonna end up being a good hero. And if you do find some way to make your quirk good, you're still probably gonna be low level hero. You're not being anything decent. Like, you're not being top 3. Let's be real. You're not. Next anime I'd say is Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen, you could be strong. Now, if we look at some examples that we've seen grow, Yuji, I want to say technically he's not an average person, because if you've read Jujutsu Kaisen, you know what's going on. And then another person that was thrown into the Jujutsu world is Yuta, but like I said, if you read the manga, you know the problem with Yuta. He's not some average person, actually. So, with that being said, if we were to just throw ourselves into Jujutsu Kaisen, I feel like some people could actually get decently strong. Because look at someone like Maki, who doesn't even have curse energy, the fucking power system of a goddamn show, and she's still out here putting in work. Yes, her physical capabilities have been enhanced thoroughly, but like, come on. Anyone can get a heavenly restriction, let's be real. Then you could develop some curse technique. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen puts you in a position to where you could have a good curse technique and actually pose some type of threat. Of course, it depends on how much energy you have, how much you train for it, how much you use it, like all that shit. So it really depends on who you are and what you want your curse technique to be, right? And then learning something like a domain expansion, that's gonna be kind of hard. I'm not gonna say it easy, but kind of hard. I'm not gonna say it's like Bankai, but it's kind of difficult to learn a domain expansion, right? So there's that. Next I would say Demon Slayer, but I don't watch Demon Slayer, so I don't know. I think anyone can be in there, get a sword, and do some breathing styles. Obviously, it's going to require training, but I don't know if you're gonna be like a Hashira or something. I don't think you want to be a Hashira. I think they all died or some shit. I don't know. But I guess you could learn a breathing, because breathing styles, if you guys didn't know, that's a real thing. Like, you can actually do that in real, like, obviously you're not gonna fucking water dragons appearing, even in the show doesn't happen. But like, breathing styles with swords is like a real thing. So, there's that. I think another really good one that you could put yourself into is Hunter x Hunter. Obviously, because of like the power system is like really diverse, and you could really see what you're gonna be and develop your ability from there. And it's really like balanced and somewhat balanced and shit, right? But at the same time, you're not gonna be much. I feel like you could be a good hunter. So there's that. It just depends on what you want to do, right? If you're trying to go to the Dark Continent, you're not gonna get shit done. But if you actually sit there and training your Nen and shit like that, you could be somewhat strong. You could be probably strong as like a fan troop member, right? And they're decently strong, right? Probably not gonna be someone like Hisoka level, but well, I don't know. Well, Hisoka's like fan troop level, I guess. I don't know. You can get pretty high up there in Hunter x Hunter if you actually train and shit, right? So there's that. What else? What other animes are there? I'm trying to think. Obviously, things that are simple like Pokemon. I feel like anyone can throw themselves into Pokemon. Uh, Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like you can throw yourself into Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. That'd be an easy anime to just throw yourself into. What other fucking animes are there? What other animes are? I'm trying to think. I don't watch that much anime, to be honest. Okay, Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail. I think Fairy Tail is probably the easiest to put yourself into, because you can learn any magic you want, right? Yeah, like you can learn, like, there's no restriction. You can learn anything. You can learn water magic and then learn fire magic. You can do that. You can learn transformation magic and then illusion magic. You can do that, right? There's no restriction on how much magic you can learn. Obviously, it's based on how much you train and shit. So there's that. You could learn a lost magic. You could do that. So I think Fairy Tail is probably the easiest one to get really like strong at. So there's that. I mean, at most you're depends on what guild you join. So I mean, not really. I mean, you could be a standalone wizard, but still. Same with Black Clover. A little more restrictive with your grimoire, because we haven't really seen anyone else use other types of spells. But like, if you train your magic good enough, you could be whoever you really want to be. You could be a Magic Knight captain. I don't see him with being Wizard King though. What else? What else is there? Any isekai anime? I feel like it's obvious. Like you could just do that, right? It's really most at the same. It's really like a video game, bro. To be honest, I feel like that's all the major animes we got. Any sports anime, obviously. I feel like if you could do it in real life, you could do it in the anime. Those like the main ones, really. That's like all the main anime I've seen, I care about, really. Anything else is just like you don't really like. You can put yourself in there, but let's be real. Like Dr. Stone, average person who watches anime is getting cooked. Let's be real here. So there's that. I guess you can put yourself in One Punch Man. I never watched One Punch Man. Probably never going to. So depends on what you want to do with that one. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's like the main powerhouses of anime, in my opinion. So, hey, that's the video, guys. If you guys like what I said, if you guys want to tell me what you guys would put as your powers in these animes, let me know. Other than that, I'm gonna get out here. Hope you have a great day.